What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream from the Scalar Learning Channel. Happy Sunday, happy summer. We haven't done a live stream in a little bit, and want to apologize for that. One of the reasons being I was under the weather last week. I'm kind of in recovery right now. Today's the first day that I feel back to normal, but I was literally just out for the entire week, just sleeping constantly. But I feel so much better today, and wanted to do a live stream. Want to get back in the mix on SAT math. So I know a lot of you guys have been, who do follow the channel, you might have been seeing that I've been posting a lot of these OpenStax videos. So we're going to continue on those, and that's an initiative I'm really excited about because it's my way. Hey, what's up, horrified kid? It's my way to start beginning my entire library of math videos for all of the high school math curriculum. So we're going to keep pumping those out. I haven't done one in the last week again because I've been sick and haven't been doing anything. But we'll get back to that. But today I just wanted to first start with one of these live streams for everybody preparing for this August SAT. Now, if you are new to the live streams, welcome. What's up, Ahana? I'm going to take these for the first time in real time. It's just going to be a random set of different Khan Academy problems. And I love these timed mini sections because it is a mixed bag. They are pretty accurate in terms of what you're going to see on the SAT. Whereas when you go into the specific category, sometimes when you get to level 3 and level 4, it's not. It's a little bit more detached. What I often say is it's often harder than what you'll see on the real SAT. Not that there's anything so wrong with that, but sometimes it goes harder where it's just not helpful in terms of preparation. It's too hard. So these are great. And without further ado, we're going to start. We got 13 minutes. I'm going to go through and explain as I solve. Let's get the paint application up here. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Which of the following is equivalent? Okay, so in these, we distribute the minus. So that's going to be negative. That's going to be negative. That's going to be negative. So 8r to the fourth minus 8r to the fourth, those are going to cancel out. 4r squared and negative 4r squared, those are going to cancel out, right? Because the negative distributes. And it's going to be 2r minus 1. They don't combine. C is the winner. Done. Next. Here we go. What are the solutions to the equation above? So this is a difference of squares. So the first, actually, you know what? Hold on. I think I can zoom in a little bit more. 1 second. It'll look a little bit better. So I'm going to factor that, and it's going to be 7x minus 8, 7x plus 8. Because the way we factor a difference of squares is we take the square root of this, that goes here and here, and the square root of this, that goes here and here, and then it's plus minus, that equals 0. So what makes this go to 0? So it's like 7x minus 8. When will that equal 0? You'd set it equal to 0, and then you'd solve. You add 8 to both sides, and then you divide by 7. So 8/7 is one of the answers. The other one for this would be negative 8/7. So it's negative 8/7 and 8/7. Boom, done. VJ needs to take a taxi, which costs a flat fee of $3 plus an additional $4 per mile. $3 plus an additional $4 per mile. If he has $8 with him, which inequality shows the number of miles M he can afford to travel in the taxi? So 3 plus 4M has to be less than or equal to A. This is my starting inequality. Let's see. And then, so what did they do here? They have M isolated. Okay, so we need to isolate M. So 4M is less than or equal to A minus 3, right? Subtract A from both sides. Then we divide by 4, and it's A fourths minus 3 fourths. So M is less than or equal to A over 4 minus, it's this one, B. And then it has to be greater than or equal to 0, I suppose, right? I don't even see why this is necessary, but it's the only one that is correct based on, like, you know, this is the important bit. So B is the winner. All right, next. Question 4. It is given that t plus 2 is a factor of the polynomial, blah, blah, blah. Which of the following is the graph of the equation? Okay, so it's let's see a fast way we can do this. So we know that negative 2 is one of the zeros, so A is out because negative 1 is one of the zeros. Here, let's see if we can eliminate any other ones. 1 second. I should just write it like this. A, B, C, D. So A is out because when I scroll down, it's going to move. Whoops. It's going to move off of it. Let's see here. B is out because, again, negative 2 is not a 0. Or let's cross it off here. And then let's see. C is in, D is in, and then what was the other thing? And then it's a positive, so it's going to be 10t cubed when we distribute that. So the first term is positive. So honestly, they rarely test this on the SAT, but you could figure this out by logic. As you go really negative with t cubed is going to be more negative. So it should start down as you go to the left. And then as you get really positive, this term dominates everything else. So like a positive 1,000,000 is going to be really high. So it should go down, up like this, right? Which means our answer would, doing that, which would be our answer? It's C. C is the winner because this one starts down on the left and goes up like this, right? And it still hits that there. I mean, like whatever. We can also see that 1 is a 0. Well, 1 is a 0 there too. The zeros are identical. So this is how we determine it. I'm confident with that. I'm moving on. 5. Okay, congruence and similarity. In the diagram, I want to let me scroll down. You can't. Okay, in the diagram above, triangle AFG is similar to, AFG is similar to ABC, big, little. What is the measure of AGF? So we're trying to find this measure here. So that's 65, that's 37 using the triangle sum theorem. Everything adds up to 180. That is 90, 102, so this is 78. That means this is also 78 because they're corresponding angles. So 78 is the winner. AGF, yes, 78. Boom, done. Number 6, at the county's fair, the operator game guesses a contestant's weight. For each pound the operator guesses differs from the contestant weight, the contestant receives $3. Okay. The contestant weighing X pounds receives 15 when the operator guessed 120. So he guessed 120. So the difference, he received $15. So for every pound he was off, he'd multiply it by 3, and that was equal to 15. Which of the following equations can be used to solve the weight of the contestant? So I just basically created this without looking at the answers, but just saying, hey, how would I deconstruct the scenario? So think about it. He got $15, which means the guy must have been 5 pounds off, $3 per pound. So for example, this would work if he guessed 125 or if he guessed 115. That's why we need the absolute value, because it doesn't matter if he's above or below. And this is exactly B. The other thing you could do is you'd be like, I know the answer is 5. So which one of these, when I solve it, gives me 5? And you would see, yeah, this is the only one. The answer would be 115 or 125. But the difference should be 5. And this is the only one that gives me 5 for the difference. Okay. An artist is carving chess pieces from a large piece of marble. After carving P chess pieces, there are S pounds of uncarved marble. As the number of chess pieces carved increases, P. What happens to the weight of the uncarved marble? It decreases. Because this is the uncarved marble. There are S pounds. So obviously as this goes up, right, this gets bigger and bigger. So you're taking more away from this constant value. Because if you do none, it's 537 left if you do none. And then as you make more chess pieces, you have less weight. Okay, 8. 7 minutes. Which is the following? Okay, this is a nice isolating quantities question. We're just trying to correctly give C, so isolate C. So I'm going to first multiply both sides by C, and then I get CJ equals 78M. And then we divide both sides by J. And we get C equals 78M over J. 78M. It's A. 78M over J. Okay, vegetable stand sells pea pumpkins for $5 and S squashes for $3. On Monday, the stand sold 6 more squashes than pumpkins. So that means if they sold 5 pumpkins, they sold 11 squashes and made a total of $98. So they did this, and they made 98. Which system? Okay, we don't even have to solve. We just need which system can be used to determine. So I already created a system. Hopefully we just find it just like this. 5 plus 3S is 98. Boom, look at that. And if it didn't come up exactly to what you created, you know, all you'd have to do is, as long as you set it up carefully, you just have to flip it around or modify it slightly to match the winner. But you can see this one makes the most, like, we can eliminate these two because they have the 3 and the 5 incorrect with the P and the S, right? It's $5 per pumpkin. So 5's got to be with P. So you already got it down to C and D. And then this can be confusing. You'd be like, oh, there's 6 more, what did it say, squashes? So you might be like, oh, you're adding 6 more, but that's actually backwards because this would mean 5 squashes, 11 pumpkins. So it's backwards. All right, last one, which is fine, is equivalent to this. Again, we ignore this because that just accounts for, so we don't have like a dividing by 0 situation. What's the fastest way to do this? This is a difference of squares, so I'm going to factor that as 8 minus 5b, 8 plus 5b over, and then I factor the bottom, I factor the b out, b equals 2 plus b. And then I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of the denominator. So it's b plus 2 on top. And this we can factor out a 5. And then we've got 5b minus 8, right? Okay. And then this cancels. 5b minus 8 and 8 minus 5b actually cancel, but they turn into a -1. So I'll just throw a negative here, I guess. And then we end with 8 plus 5b over -5b. It's this one. It's A. Yeah, because that negative just stays out there. It's the same thing. 4 minutes, and that's it. Okay, let's go ahead and finish and just see if we got everything right. If I made a mistake, I'll go over it. Boom. They're all correct. All right, sweet. That's how we do it. It's been a while. That was fun. Sorry again for the delay. All right, let me see some of these questions. I'm thinking August has even newer videos. Awesome, Suchir. Great to hear. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everything's been helpful. I'm going to take the SAT on 2023 March. There are news with it. Yeah, so you should be, as long as you're in the U.S., it still should be the same for March 2023. By March 2024, it will be different. It will be the new online version. But as far as I can tell, the math content, even though the structure might change to all calculator and you're using Desmos and stuff like that, as far as I can tell, again, we'll know more in the next, I think by the fall, the actual content covered on the math section is still going to be the same. So that's good news. But anyways, it'll just be shorter in all calculators. So overall should be positive for most people. Okay, everyone. Thank you guys. Oh no, there are actually some new conceptual things. I forgot. I made a video on it. It's released from from College Board material. So there are going to be a couple of new topics. So check my video on it's been a while since I've looked at it, but for the new content. Anyways, best of luck to everyone. Best of luck to you, Horrified Kid, on October. I'll be doing more live streams and videos, but a lot of those OpenStax videos as well. Hope you check that out. If you need tutoring, hit us up at tutoring@scalarlearning.com. We got a full team, all different price ranges, so whatever you need, we got it. We got awesome, awesome people on the team, and I wish you the best of luck. Have an awesome Sunday, and I will see you in the next video. Take it easy.